Today we're working on a mixed review on surface area of cylinders and prisms. So let's take a look at our first example. It says a triangular prism and its dimensions are shown in the diagram. What is the lateral surface area of this triangular prism in square centimeters? So first let's highlight some important information. So I know I'm looking for lateral surface area. Okay, that's the first thing. I know I'm looking for lateral surface area for a triangular prism. So if my shape is a triangular prism, that means that my base is a triangle. So remember, we shade and draw our base. So I'm also looking for lateral surface area of a prism. So I look here at my star chart and see which formula I need to use. Okay, so I'm looking for lateral surface areas. So my formula for lateral surface area is equal to perimeter of the base times height of the prism. So I'm going to draw out the base of my prism, which is a triangle, and I am going to label it. This is 6 centimeters, 5, and 5. Okay. The height of my prism is 8 centimeters. So we always like to label our missing numbers. So the height of our prism is 8. And then now we need to find the perimeter. So in order to find the perimeter of the base, we need to add all the sides of our base. So that's 5 plus 5 plus 6, which gives us 16. So the perimeter of the base is 16. Now that I have those values, I can substitute them in. So now I have surface area is equal to 16 because that's the perimeter of the base times 8, which is the height of our prism. So I'm going to go ahead and put 16 times 8 into our calculator, and we get 128. So the lateral surface area is 128 square units. 128 square centimeters is our lateral surface area. Okay, let's look at the next example. It says a rectangular prism and its dimensions are shown in the diagram. What is the total surface area of this rectangular prism? So once again, I am going to go ahead and highlight my important information. I know I'm looking for the total surface area for a rectangular prism. Okay, so I have area of a rectangle as well as total surface area for a prism. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shade my base. I'm going to make this my base here. We're going to draw our base and label it. It's always best to draw out your base and label it. Some things you can shortcut. This is one of those things that it'd be best not to. So let's draw out our rectangle. We're going to label it 3.4 and 2. Okay. So we know that the formula for total surface area of a prism is surface area is equal to perimeter of the base times height of the prism plus 2 times area of the base. So we're going to go ahead and label out the missing information. So we need to find perimeter of the base. We need to find the area of the base. We need to find the height of the prism. Okay. So in order to find the perimeter of my base, I am going to add all of my sides together. So if this is 2, this is 2, this is 3.4, and I'm going to add all my sides together. And we get 10.8 for the perimeter of the base. Next, we need to find the area of the base. So I'm going to do the formula for area of the base. Our page. So area is essentially base times height, or you may be more familiar with area is equal to length times width. So the base of my rectangle is 3.4. The height of my rectangle is 2. So the area of the base is going to be 6.8. So area of the base is 6.8. The height of our prism, remember, is the distance from one base to the other, which gives us 8.2. Now I can substitute my numbers in. So I have surface area is equal to 10.8 times 8.2 plus 2 times 6.8. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in my calculator. I have 10.8 times 8.2 plus 2 times 6.8. And that gives us 102.16. So we're going to go ahead and write that. That gives us 102.16 inches squared. Last but not least, we're going to go to our last example. Here it says a cylinder and its dimensions are shown in the diagram. Which measurement is closest to the lateral surface area of the cylinder in square centimeters? So we are looking for lateral surface area of a cylinder. So if I look for lateral surface area of a cylinder, I am given the following formula. I always start with writing my formula out. My formula is surface area is equal to 2 times pi times radius times height of the prism. So this is my base, which is a circle. In this circle, they give us a diameter of 8.4. So if my diameter is 8.4, that means my radius is 4.2 because my radius is half of my diameter. And then the height of my cylinder is 10.9. It's the distance from one base to another. So now I'm going to go ahead and substitute my values in. So I have surface area is equal to 2 times pi times radius, which is 4.2, times height, which is 10.9. We're going to go ahead and put this into our calculator. So we're going to do 2 times pi. So in order to get the pi symbol, you're going to use second and the caret to get the pi symbol, times 4.2 times 10.9. And we get 287.64. So we're going to round to the nearest hundredths place. So that will be 64 hundredths. 287.64. And that's centimeters squared. So now you're going to go ahead and complete your assignment that is on quizzes. Make sure you are reading the questions carefully and make sure you get at least a 70% on your quizzes assignment.